over somebody by getting under somebody, okay? It doesn't work. All you're doing is adding bodies to yourself, and you're just more stressed out, all right? Just, you think it's a temporary fix, but it's not really going to fix you, okay? Come to the singles event. Okay, I'm speaking. I have a guest speaker. You'll have a chance to network with a whole bunch of other sexy singles. It is a dress code. It is come sexy. Okay, come single, leave taken. You'll have a chance. We're gonna have a DJ. You'll have dinner. It's gonna be very nice, very private, very sexy, very exclusive. Okay, and I want y'all energy there. I want y'all to figure out, what am I doing wrong? I want to attract better experiences. I want to attract my intimate best friend. How can I do that? How can I do that? Okay. Gotta cut them energetic cords, baby. You know. So this is going to be in Atlanta. Okay. All of the details are on my last post, where you see me in a pink dress. Thank you, Solomon. Okay, when you are happy and you move on, the exes all of a sudden come out of the blue. Yeah, so again, it's energy, right? So I have clients all the time that I speak to, and when I speak to them, they're like pulling while they're in a relationship, right? Because people always ask, how do I keep him wanting me even though we're together? Like, how do I keep him doing, not from getting bored? And it's really simple. It's really simple. You can't be so dependent on him. Right? Give me love, give me time, give me affection. You got to have your own life. You got to have your own life, number one. But number two, no, this is number one. Let me switch it. Number one is your words and your actions have to align. So you pour into him and you do all these great things. And then when he does something you don't like, okay, you pull that energy away. Okay, no. When you normally get a haircut, I'll lick your face, right? You did something that hurt my feelings and I told you and you didn't fix it. So tomorrow, right, you got a haircut, you comes in the house, the same way that you normally would respond by licking his face, you don't respond that way. So he's like, damn, this is not her. Like, wait a minute. You know, now you've in this moment shown him, okay, she's upset and she's not playing about it. But you're not doing it in a rude, loud, belligerent way, throwing things. No, you can still be very sexy and very calm and get your point across. You look very nice. And you go back to doing what you're doing. That's not your norm, though. Your norm is to hop on him and lick his face and have prickly hair on your tongue. That is your norm. So it's like, okay, so now what does that put him in a mind of? It puts him in this mindset. All right, cool. I can't do this because I know that she's not playing. I know what the consequences are when this gets done or when this gets done or when I do this, right? Same thing. This is not a men versus women. This is the same thing type of thing. This goes both ways, okay? I'm just talking to the ladies right now. So now you're in this energy, right? And he sees that you're not playing, right? So now what happens? What happens when you don't respond that way, right? He did something yesterday to piss you off. Now today you're back smiling, ha ha kiki. That tells me what? Because you teach people how to treat you. That tells me, okay, I know I pissed her off yesterday, but all I had to do was get her favorite watermelon snack and she's back to you didn't show him that you really are hurt by that. Okay? ATL, baby. For those of y'all who keep asking, where's that? Oh, thank you, Kim. Yeah. So now you got to put yourself in this energy of understanding, okay, my words need to align. And this is the same thing for men. When it comes to men, you guys need to learn how to create boundaries with women too. Do not be afraid. Women respect you when you have boundaries. Women, and I always say this, right? I say this on probably all my lives. Jill Scott said it best. If you could tell me what to do, then you could tell me what to do. But if you can't tell me what to do, you can't tell me what to do. Okay, so now you see a woman, if you telling a woman, all right, cool, you can have that, even though you know that you don't got the finances to really do it. But now you over here making life harder for yourself and trying to do these things for somebody who doesn't pour into you the same way that you pour into them, right? Or if you say, no, I don't really want to do this, and then you bend and then you do it anyway. No, women will try to see how much they can pull out of you. And I'm a woman, so I know, and when I'm not saying pull out of you in that way, what I'm saying is like, people just test boundaries and test limits. So you got to show people, listen, I'm here for you. I like you. I'm vibing with you. This is great. This is going good. But here are some things that I'm not cool with. And I'm not telling you this to push you away. I'm telling you this to keep you in my life. So if I tell you that I don't like the word B, right? I don't like you calling me a B. And you now get upset and push those limits to say, okay, let me see what happens when I do, right? Let me call her a B. Then you call her a B, right? And she stays. Do you think he's going to stop calling you a B now? No, he's not. But when you say, okay, I told you that was a non-negotiable for me. I told you that's when you use that word, I feel disrespected. I told you how I dislike this word, and I made it very clear. And I know you heard me the first time. The same way you heard me when I said, come over to get some booty. You heard me when I said, I don't like the B word. So I'm going to now remove my presence because you do not respect boundaries. You see what I'm saying now? Put clapping emojis inside of the chat if you get what I'm saying. If you're picking up what I'm putting down. Make me feel like I'm talking to my damn self here. Both partners need to be on the same page. Yes. I hate when they try to justify it. Exactly. Hey, Kimmy. What's up, girl? Exactly. Okay, so these are the things that we're going to be talking about at the singles event. Okay, we're going to be doing role play. There will be games. It's going to be very interactive and engaging. I'm going to jump out in the audience, ask questions, pull some people on stage. Okay, this is not where you're just going to get lecture. We're going to have fun. And then at the end, you'll have a chance to network with other singles there. Okay. Very, very good. Okay, I see y'all clapping in there. Good, because I feel like I'm talking to myself sometimes. Not the smack in the Get out of here. Okay, so these are the things that we're going to talk about. I want you to meet singles in person. In person, okay? A lot of you guys are way too comfortable with the whole social media thing, sliding into DMs. And as women, I know we're tired of reading DMs. You want to meet people in person. Some men now got so comfortable with this whole DM culture, like they don't even really know how to approach a woman now in person. Right? Because the very first thing you can do or you'll say is, oh, why don't I fly you here? Why don't I do this? Dudes with money don't know how to have conversations. I'm sorry, dudes who lead with money. They don't even know how can I say this? You don't even know how to have a conversation with a woman who is not about that, or a woman who has that on her own. Because you're so used to leading with your money. Do you even know how to have a conversation without leading with your money? You don't. All right, so these are the things I want, and there's a lot of men that have suffered so much, so much. So you know my platform is not for those of y'all who do know, okay, because there's probably a whole bunch of new people too as well. This is not a man-hating or a woman-hating, man-bashing or a woman-bashing platform. My platform welcomes all as long as we respect all. I'm the sister you never had. I'm the best friend, the homie that you never had. I'm going to tell you straight. Okay, I'm going to tell you straight. Okay, never going to sugarcoat it, but it's always going to come from a loving place. And a lot of clients that I have that are males don't know their worth. They don't create boundaries. They don't understand that they can have non-negotiables too. They don't understand that they don't have to lead with their money. They don't. I had this guy come up to me in a baby shower and he was like, yes, I'm in text. What was he doing? He was like, I'm an engineer. I do this. I've been to this many places. I did like off rip. This was his whole introduction to me. And I'm like, what's your name? Like, let's start there. Have a seat. Stop sweating. Relax. Okay. So big up yourself. So there's so many people that don't really even know how to engage or speak to ladies, or they lack the ability to have, confidence when speaking to women. And all these things we're going to talk about, we're going to discuss, so we can help you attract your intimate best friends. Okay. So we can help build these healthier communities, where children are able to see both parents being loved properly. I live by this. So come to the singles event. All right. I want to see y'all in person. Your heart, your authenticity. Thank you, Brandon. You see me? Because I see you. I am. I am. All right, so these are the things I want you guys to work on. And ladies too. Ladies, you don't have to be so mean when guys approach you. Like I try to tell my clients this all the time, okay? And if you guys want to do the one-on-one session where you and I are practicing how to respond in your feminine, go ahead and book a one-on-one session, okay? Where I will literally be the man and you're the woman and I'm really trying to help you respond in your feminine. The whole when a guy even tells you you're pretty, just say thank you. Two things happen here. One, you get shy and start explaining stuff. Oh, you think I'm pretty today and this and this and that? Oh no, this is just me and my brain. Shut up. Thank you. Keep it moving. Or you have an attitude. Oh, I think you're beautiful. Yeah, I know. Like, what are you talking about? You don't say thank you. Why? What is all that about? Some women will say, oh, well, I'm just mean because, if you tell them thank you, then the next thing they're going to want to do is this. So I try to shut it down. Thank you. I got a man. Sis, I was just saying it's pretty. And if you do have a man, okay, fine. Like, we'll build to that point. But the attitude, and so many people come off so, aggressive, which makes it difficult. Then you wonder why, I don't know why nobody approached me. No, the ones that you want don't approach you because you still carry that type of attitude. We are afraid, and it comes off as mean. Okay, so some people, not all, okay, because I got clients that I got to tell my clients straight up, sis, you are mean. If I was a dude, I would not want to come up to you. I have a friend who's so beautiful, but she's so aggressive. She's so aggressive, but she has this baby face, right? You would think she's just the sweetest person that could do no wrong, but her mouth can rip you a whole new one. Okay, so these are the things that I'm really trying to get you guys to hone in and see when it comes to your approach, right? Sometimes, all right, so if a man sees you, right, you see a man that you're interested in. I know, because I used to do this too. Like, if I get shy, like, damn, he just like, that kind of fine, I will look at you. And he'll come get me, right? But what is that translating to him? Like, all right, she looked at me and she looked away. I was about to tell y'all a story. There's a basketball player that everybody on this live knows. How many people are in here? Never mind. Anyway, we ain't even gonna do that. So that can happen, okay? So sometimes you can give eye contact to somebody and then change your energy, but he's single, y'all. He ain't married or anything like that. Though. I was about to say, no, I'm not. That ain't me. Anyway, so you can give this whole energy off like you don't want to be bothered. But in your head, you think you're giving mysterious. You're not. You're giving get away from me. And then you get in the car like, damn, why he ain't say nothing to me? He probably was. Hey, Matilda. All right, so sometimes it's all about your approach, okay? You want to, even as men, okay, don't come off too strong. Don't come off too aggressive, and, don't try to have lines in your head like, dang, I got to write this line out you don't have to do that. You don't. Most women enjoy jokes, authenticity, calm, cool, collective behavior, and resistance a little bit, right? To where it's not like so pounce on you type of thing. It's like, I want you, if you want me, it's cool, but if not, cool. That type of energy will make somebody be like, oh, okay. Make somebody be like, like, hold on, just hold on. Let me see where you're going with this, Sorry, my phone had froze. Just talk to us normally. Exactly. Thank you guys for the likes. I appreciate you. Y'all nosy. Talking about tell us. What's up, Ghana? What's something you thought you'd grow out of but haven't, Queen? Oh, that's a good question. There isn't anything right now that I can think of off the top of my head. Everything that I disliked about myself, I have changed about myself. When it comes to my patience, though, I don't have patience when it comes to disrespect, and I don't feel like you should. But I'm working on my response to things too, okay? Because everything is all about your response. Okay, how you respond to things. This is exactly why the man who just passed away in that restaurant is passed away, because of the way that he responded to a situation that he didn't like. Okay, this is why people get the response they get when they choose to do whatever it is that they choose to do. Okay, everything is how you respond. So now I literally consciously, when I get upset or when I get irritated or something, I remind myself, I say, respond. How you respond? How you respond? I say to myself 3 times in my head, how you respond? How you respond? How you respond? And that helps me respond in a better, more cool, less emotional way. Okay. But yeah, the thing though, I used to dislike the way I communicated because I would have an attitude, and because I don't like to argue, I hate arguing. I would just shut down. So if we was in a car, I would just look out the window, roll my eyes. Remember, 93% of your communication is nonverbal. So all it is, all that's talking. It's saying more to the person you're talking to than you think. You can sit here all day and be like, oh, I was quiet. Excuse me. I was quiet. I didn't say nothing. I let you speak. You let them speak, but you didn't hear what they said because you couldn't wait to respond. You couldn't wait to respond. So you showed them a whole bunch of attitude. Both ways. This goes both ways, guys. Never gender specific in these lives, okay? But that was a great question. Thank you for asking. That's me. I can't stand arguing. I'm telling you, me too. I argue and I'd rather go silent. Listen. Somebody else said me too. That's the worst thing that you can do. But now I learned how to communicate in a very calm way, right? And if I cannot get my point across, what I'm going to do is, okay, let's revisit this conversation because we're not getting anywhere. And I'm getting upset and you're getting upset. So before it gets there, let's just revisit this conversation. Now you have toxic people. No, I need to talk about this right now. Brrr. You're going to talk about this by yourself because I'm not going to be your punching bag. You're not going to sit here and yell at me because you can't control your emotions. So bye for now. Right? Or bye for forever. Whichever way you want this to go. Okay. Certain people feel like, oh, I could be mad. Allow me to be human. Let me explain something to you. It takes more work for me to do what I'm doing, which is holding back, cursing your ass out, right? Or getting physical or doing anything. It's taking so much more. It's easy what you're doing. What you're doing is easy. It's easy to lash out, throw things, say things that are hurtful, and then think about it later. It's harder to do that in the moment, like to really calm your nerves in the moment. I'm doing the hard work right now. So, and that's a part of being human. So what I'm not going to do is be your punching bag, right? I'm not going to do that. You can be mad, but you're not going to yell at me. Right. You can say what you mean without saying it mean. Let's talk about intimacy for a second. If your partner does something in the bedroom that you don't like, you can catch an attitude right there in the moment and ruin the whole moment, right? Because it's all about your response. Or you can wait till it's done, or you can adjust the person and tell them, hey, babe, I like this better when you do it this way in a sexy voice. So you don't ruin the moment. They learn from the experience and you're pleased at the same time. Yeah, it's like a win-win. So everything is about the way you guys freaking respond. How do I trust someone and knowing the difference between my intuition or PTSD? All right, intuition is, okay, when you spend time with yourself, right? This is something that I learned. Spending time with yourself is key. I learned so much. I've been able to trust my intuition and know where it comes from. Intuition doesn't always come from here. Okay, sorry. It may come in different places. You may feel like you're about to have anxiety or your chest, or it might come on your side, or whatever the case is, right? You need to know, okay, when I start doing this, like my leg is doing this, I know what's coming. Like something is coming because it's in conjunction with the feeling that I feel here. Or here. I know last time I got cheated on, or I felt this feeling here. I know when somebody's getting ready to die because I feel it here. Like you have to spend time with yourself enough to know and to trust those feelings. Why? So that when you're in a relationship, nobody can ever play you, because you spent enough time to understand that every time this happens, right, this is the result. So nobody can gaslight you and tell you what you feel is what you feel, because you trust yourself more than anything. So you mean to tell me myself is lying to me? So these are the things that I want you guys to learn and understand and get more acquainted with. But too many people are afraid of that time alone. I don't know why, but too many people are afraid to be alone. They lonely and they horny. So what happens when you're lonely and you're horny? What happens? Who can tell me what happens? Lord. You end up winding up with the same person that you just spent a whole year crying over. A whole 10 years. When y'all come to me and we do these one-on-one sessions and you say, well, I'm single, I'm ready to date. Put me out there. Put me in the game, coach. What work have you done? I've been working. Coming home, I go to school. I stay out the way. What work have you done on you, my love? Because you're about to get out there in the dating world just because you've been single for 10 years and do what? Attract the same damn person you was with 10 years ago. He just gonna look a little different. She just gonna look a little different. Yeah, you can get yourself busy with a hobby, but don't distract yourself from doing the work. You guys need to do womb healing. You need to do trauma releasing. You need to do fear factor. You need to do accountability sessions with yourself. These are things that you need to do. This is how you work on yourself. People want to say all the time, how do I work on myself? Shadow work. Writing down the things you dislike about yourself, the way you showed up in your past relationships, how you want to show up in your next relationship, how your person showed up in the relationship, how you responded to that. The things they did that you liked, the things they did that you disliked. Okay, I don't like how, nobody's going to be perfect, right? But I don't like how every time I got upset, I will punch holes in the wall. Not me, I'm giving y'all a scenario. Okay, I don't like how every time I got upset, I would not respond. I would go slam the door. I don't like that about myself. So now let me start working on things little by little, right? Exactly. So, you want to put yourself in these positions where this is how you start working on yourself. Stop getting with people and you stop being this type of person, if this is the type of person you are, with the mindset of, this is how I am. This is how I'm 42 years old. I'm 38. This is how it's always going to be. If somebody got to come in my life, then this is just what it's going to be. Baby, you don't even like you. What makes you think somebody else want to put up with that? And you run around here screaming, I'm the prize, I'm the prize. That's not a gift. If you gave that to me, I wouldn't want that as a gift. You can have that. I don't want it. I don't want it. Same thing. Oh, I'm this way because I'm a Taurus. So I'm 46 years old. So anybody else ever been with me, this what they just gonna have to deal with. If I'm the one paying for everything, then you just got to deal with I won't. And I'm not. Because I'm too busy out here doing the hard work to ensure that I show up for myself and you in the best way. And you're not even going to do any type of work. Nah, I'm good off you. I'm good. It's the extreme ignorance, okay? So, yeah, listen, I'm telling you, if you guys feel like y'all want to book a one-on-one session, the link is in the bio and it's still 50% off. Everything I think is still on sale. Even the books, they're only like $25, okay? And this is 10 years worth of some bullshit that I had to go through to help you guys, okay? Within 18 pages. And I always make my little, my ebooks and everything short for people who don't like to read and stuff. Get as much as you can out of it, learn from it, do the homework that's in it, and then, grow. And y'all keep asking me for, are you going to do a part 2? I ain't got time to keep writing books. I'm busy. Book a one-on-one so we can talk. The link says stan.store. It's in the store. It's the only link right up under my picture on my name on my profile. My love. I'm all kind of forget. Wait, what? I'm kind and forgiving. What can I do? So there's a book that's called The Compassionate Samurai. That book right there helps you have a balance of telling, still being sweet, but still setting those boundaries, okay? Read, read, read. I try to read at least 3 books a week. If you cannot complete 3 books, try to use audiobooks or whatever the case is. Start gaining knowledge, okay? Start gaining knowledge for yourself. Let me tell you something. I used to be so afraid of paranormal activity, right? Like when I was young, not even when I was young, like in my adulthood, like this was about 3 years ago. And this is one of the things that I do with my clients, which is called fear factor, right? So one of the things that I used to be afraid of was anything paranormal. You turn the light off and I'm in the kitchen and I'm about to take the trash out, I'm running upstairs. All that trash is going on the floor. Right? That was me then. Now, because I've done so much work to like understand and pray, and because I'm a spiritual person or whatever, and I'm a Muslim. Okay, I learned the prayers I need to say to protect myself and all things. I'm not fearful of it anymore. Right? So now when you conquer the fears that you have within yourself, it gives you like a superpower in the world. Yo, when I say superpower, like it makes you feel like, dang, I had a client that was afraid of grass, right? She might be on this live. She was afraid of grass. By the time me and her finished, she was rolling in damn grass. Okay. And that came from whatever childhood trauma she had. But her overcoming that biggest fear that she had made her go out to the world, and even the relationship she was in, like, damn, I was so afraid of losing you. I just conquered something way bigger than this. This has been making me suffer since I was a child, and I was sitting here being afraid of losing you. It makes you realize things in the big picture. Okay, so that's another thing that I do with my clients. As far as womb healing, a lot of women are carrying traumas from their mothers when they were pregnant. I don't care if you're 30, 40 years old. I suffered a lot of trauma when I was pregnant with my daughter because of her father banging my 6-month stomach to the floor while I was pregnant, detaching my placenta from my uterus. I seen as a little girl how angry she was because I was very angry during that pregnancy. I was very depressed during that pregnancy. Okay? Yes, Castle. And this is a judgment-free zone, okay? You never know why a person is afraid of something, okay? Okay, so you're being disrespectful. You're done. I don't even know. Joy, you really be on that stuff. So anyway, you can't help where a person has been. I had a client who was afraid to be intimate in the dark, right? Her and her husband both came to me, and we sat down and we spoke or whatever. And he told me, she always keeps all the lights on. We're never intimate in the dark. He was like, it's fine, but like all the lights are on all the time. She never wants to turn the lights off. She was molested by her father. And she remembers the day he came in the room. That's the day she became afraid of the dark. So you never understand a person and their reasoning for whatever. It's not up to any of us to even say a damn thing about what somebody else is going through. Okay? And anybody who does say something about it, it clearly shows the things that they're either the insecurities within themselves. All right. Thank you guys for all the likes and the love. I appreciate y'all. I just be coming on here trying to show y'all love and consistency. Okay. Yes. Okay. So these are the things that help you realize things. The whole point of us doing this work is so that when you look back, you can see, damn, I was only with this girl because I was the unhealed version of me. She only got me because I was the unhealed version of me. That's why I let her use me the way she did, talk to me the way she did, disrespect me the way she did. Same vice versa. Same vice versa. I was only with this man because I was the unhealed version of me. This is why I let him talk to me any kind of way, treat me any kind of way, withhold intimacy, not respect me because I didn't respect myself. So when you start getting this clear vision of yourself, baby, you don't play about you. And you don't play about the people that come into your life no more. Thank you, Raul McCoy. Appreciate that. Everything is related to personal experience until self-awareness and conscious change happen. Yes, exactly. Okay. So these are the things I want you guys to start learning. I want you guys to come to the events. Okay. Those of you who can make it, if you're in the Atlanta area, come through. If you're not, I'm not. I gotta book a flight in the hotel. I don't even live there. Okay. So if you guys are though, we're going to have a special guest, okay? If you'd like to book a VIP ticket to where you can have a private dinner with me and the speakers and the special guest, tickets are in the bio, okay? Tickets are in the bio. If you just had a breakup or a divorce or whatever the case is, there's a book that I wrote called Feel, Deal, Heal. The very first step to healing is feeling it. Not going to the club, not sleeping with a whole bunch of people. You gotta feel it. You gotta cry. You gotta punch a wall. You gotta slide down the wall like a 90s R&B video. You gotta... My friends was trying to get me out. Let's go to the club. Let's go to... Homegirl, I need to cry. I need you out my house so I could cry. Okay? And I did that for months. And I didn't eat. I needed to go through it. Because there wasn't nothing that nobody could tell me in that moment. So then once I became numb, finally, it's like, all right, I ain't got no more tears left. Like, I'm trying to push it out. Ain't nothing coming out. What's phase 2? Like, I don't even feel no more. Then deal. And then from there, that starts your healing process, okay? If you're not going to do the homework, don't get the book. Please leave it alone, okay? When I say burn the paper, burn the damn paper. There's things I'm telling you to do for a reason. All right, now, if you are a masculine woman that really struggles responding, super beautiful, but you come from a long list of women who just rah, 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 that run stuff, that are disrespectful, that you just struggle. You struggle in responding in your feminine, sexy, seductive way. There's also an ebook entitled Seductive Guide to Responding in Your Feminine. If you're looking for ways to make some income, okay? And I'm not talking about, it's taking too long. No, we like stuff instantaneously around here. Shoot me a DM saying income, okay? So I appreciate you guys. I do have to get ready for my next meeting. Tonight is no live. Tomorrow, Saturday night, is live on Instagram. Okay, relationship role play. Childhood, I guess. Oh, and if you want me to speak at any event that you have coming up, just shoot me an email and my assistant will get back to you, okay? What do you mean, since childhood? I think I get what you're saying. Yeah, I agree. All right, my loves. You guys have a wonderful day, and I am off to do the same. See you guys tomorrow. Make sure you have a good day. Y'all know I always wait like a couple of seconds because y'all be trying to throw in a question. You know how you try to type real fast before the person leave a line? You're so welcome, Coco. Traumas. Oh, okay, I see. You are so welcome, Kimmy. I'm coming to the event for you. Come on, then. If you come in, don't play about it. Don't play. Ciao, Matilda. Hey, Big Speed. All right, y'all have a wonderful, beautiful day. Thank you so much for the likes and roses and all that other good stuff, okay? Where? It's in Atlanta. Look at my last post where I got the pink dress on. The flyer is right there. I'm leaving with you by the end of the night. Oh yeah? Catch me if you can. All right, babes. I'm out. You guys are so welcome.